Do 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 do. Bunnies. Do 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 do. Hello. Do 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 do. Good morning, Delta. Hopefully you can hear me. Streamlabs has been weird about muting and unmuting. Hello, Hanson. Hello, Palin. Hello, lazy butt. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Good morning, Striker. Morning, Chewy. Morning, Ravane. Morning, Zafia. So at some point, I think someone is going to turn up to fix the upstairs tap. But oh, the bunnies have abandoned me. Abandoned. But I don't know when. It's between 9:30 and 10:30. So I don't know whether I'll just like mute the stream for a bit when they turn up, I guess. Rest the camera down and mute the stream. But yeah. Bunnies are good at taps. Just let them, get them to help. Morning, Miko. Good morning, Guy. Morning, Joe. I wonder if the bunnies are settled enough for me to get the hats. They're in quite an excitable mood. Morning, Dean. Morning, Vamp. I don't think Jerry's going to let me. Oh, no. I dropped it. Well, I'll take them over. The upstairs taps. Where tabs is as well. The tabs. I just put this in the Discord, but copy pasta. Appointments are poop that are forced on you to be like, we arrived. Yeah, it is. I get very anxious if I can't plan stuff like that. Because if they said, like, we're going to turn up at 10:22 and be here for 40 minutes, I'd be like, okay, I can deal with that. But it's when it's like, we'll be here in between these two times and you don't know how long it's going to arrive. And I'm just like, ah. There you go. Happy birthday, lazy butt. I hope you have a lovely birthday. Jerry is like, what the heck? What the heck? Drew, thank you very much for the sub. It's me, your favorite subscriber. Thank you. Thank you very much. Look at Jerry being good eating his hay. I just got confused then because I looked at my list and I had a donation 14 hours ago from Frickles. And I was like, what? And I realized that was Kirsty transferring money for last night's food. Because she ordered Frickles. So she liked to send it under Frickles. I was just like, wait, why did someone donate when I was offline? Who is Frickles? Thank you, Frickles. Thank you. Tabs is here. I'm guessing he's upstairs. I don't think he's behind the door. He might pop down, but then I think probably the tap person turning up is gonna spook him. No, he's not behind the door. But he is upstairs. He came and woke me up. Well, no, he didn't wake me up. He came and sat on the bed this morning. Hello. Is he settling okay? Yeah, because he's been here a few times now. He just sort of, like, he'll be a bit spooked for a while, but then eventually he'll be like, oh, wait, I remember this place. And he'll, morning, Megalomaniac. Morning, Rob. Good morning, Tinput. As this was the place for premium bunny content. These are very, very premium Banoois. Kirsty has landed in Amsterdam. She got there safe, thankfully. And yeah, I think she was on the plane with a few other people, so hopefully they can all find their way together. And all shall be good. They'll all have a lovely time. It's just because anything that goes into PayPal goes through Streamlabs, I guess, maybe. So maybe I think it's just morning, Emma. I think it's just showing up there because of that. Hopefully she did it as like a friend thing. Fingers crossed. I'm gonna get these tufts. There we go. That was a good. Oh, I missed that one. Good morning, Frogger. Wait, is it still stuttering? Is the internet being a pooper? Oh, is this still going? Oh, it says it's fine for me. But Tabs is chewing on the internet. Morning, Star Lily. Is there a drought in the UK too? I don't think so. There's not been like a hosepipe ban or anything like that. So I'd assume it's not too bad yet. And to be honest, it has cooled down a lot since the other day when it was like really stinky hot. It has cooled a lot, thankfully. Good morning, Ted. Morning, Sarah. How are you both doing? How are you both? Slowly getting all of these tufts. It's been raining here this morning. Kirsty's hacking you from the Netherlands. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, Monday and Tuesday I think are meant to be like super hot. I think that's the baddest it's gonna get here. Or the goodest, I guess, if you like the warm weather. All a matter of perspective. No, Gerry. It's raining the day after our new fan came. Oh, typical. Let me save up some of these for the boy in case he can be tempted. I watched this TV show last night that was meant to be like, it's meant to be a bit like, you know, the same sort of thing as Gilmore Girls. But oh my gosh, it was awful. It was so bad. It's called Virgin River. And it was just like, oh, there you go. He's tempted again. Like, I don't think it was meant to be funny for the reasons. I think it wanted to be funny, but it was funny for the reasons it wasn't trying to be funny for. It was just like so bizarre, so strange. We ended up watching 2 episodes of it and we were just like, what is this? I've seen that. That's something. Oh. Yeah, it was just definitely not a replacement for Gilmore Girls. It's been rain-free except when I left the office to move soft cat bedding from store to studio because, of course, oh no. Overly dramatic cringe. Yeah, it was just really like it all starts off. Morning, Polly. It all starts off with this person who's moving to this, you know, strange little town. And she turns up. She's been given a free house to live in while she works there. And it's like this log cabin, and it's like a bit dusty because it's not like morning trolls because no one's been in there for a while. But she's just kicking off and just whining the whole time, just like, oh, I thought this was meant to be like decent country living and all of this stuff. And I'm like, you've been given a house. Like, just sweep it. It's fine. It's literally free real estate. And then she meets who I'm guessing is very blatantly the love interest. And you should watch Dog. I have no idea what it's actually called, though. It's a wholesome program about dogs being rehomed to nice people. See, that does sound lovely. And then what was it? Then like a baby gets left outside the doctor's practice that she works in. She's a nurse. And the baby gets left outside. And they're like, all of the town, like she's like, okay, well, I'll call social services. And all of the townspeople are like, oh my God, I can't believe you're trying to give away a baby. And she's like, no, I'm just trying to help the baby. And they're like, you don't belong in this small town. You should leave. It's like, what? Because she's trying to, and then there's this one guy that comes in and he's like, I'm here to see the doctor. And she's like, oh, well, I'm the nurse. I can have a look for you. And he's just like, no, it's a very private matter. I wouldn't want a lady seeing it. Anyway, I was adopted, so I think you were trying to do the right thing. It's just like, what is this? It was so weird. and it just got weirder. There's one bit where there's the love interest guy who he mentions that he's like an ex-army guy, and then out of nowhere someone drops a lamp and it goes into like slow motion onto his face, and then he has like a war flashback. We were just sat there like, what is happening? It was really weird. And then they go on and on about how it's like a small town where, like, every time she introduces herself, they're like, I know who you are. It's a small town and the internet might be slow, but gossip travels quick. And then, so like they hammer it home, like how everyone knows everyone's business. Oh, 2 secs, right? I'll leave this here. I will mute. Hello. Okay. Tap person is here. Morning, Limewood. There we go. I'm scared. I get so nervous. I get nervous when there's the peoples in the house. Oh, geez, Fifi. That was a bit more of a flop than you were expecting. It's okay, my love. It's okay. There you go. I stole a tuft. I wonder if he thinks you're a weirdo, probably. I should start saying something like, I'm in a, oh, look at you. Snuggle snuggles. Good morning, our comics. They may well do, AJ. They were still stood up when I came downstairs. So hard to tell. And I also had to say, I was like, there is a cat around, so just watch out for if a cat randomly walks in. She flopped under Gerry. Yeah, she's blocked Gerry from the ice pod. Where was I? Oh yeah, so they kept on saying, like, everyone knows what's going on in this town. Mr. Tabu is staying. They're like, yeah, everyone knows everyone's business in this town. So they're trying to find like the mother of the baby. And this woman keeps on like coming in and helping, and she brings in like loads of blankets and onesies and all of this stuff. And then at the end she's like, I'll look after the baby, you go get a shower, you look dreadful. And she goes and she has a shower and she comes back and the woman is breastfeeding the baby. And it's like, okay, in this supposedly small town where everyone knows everyone's business, how did no one notice that this woman, A, had a baby, and B, didn't have the baby anymore. Like, how did it? Because apparently the baby's like 3 weeks old. It's like, did no one notice that this neighbor who all of them seem to know? It's just really weird. It is really weird. But it's on Netflix. And exciting news, it has its fourth series coming out on Wednesday. So if you do get in, now is like the perfect time to get into it, because you can get even more content soon. But yeah, what series is this? It's called Virgin River on Netflix. I can't remember who recommended it, but someone was like, "Oh yeah, it's like Gilmore Girls. You should watch it." I was like, "No, it really is not. It really is not." It was very it's one of those things that it kept on, like, it honestly felt like a parody show. It would randomly just do the like slow music, like sad slow music, and then the characters would look away and start to cry. And just every other scene they would have a bit where it'd be like, this is really happy now, and then they'd just look away and be like and it was that proper cry acting, you know, when they're like proper squeezing their faces up, trying to squeeze out a single tear. It's so weird. Part of me, out of like pure fascination, wants to carry on watching it, but I know that I should spend my time watching other things. But yeah, it was bad. Would maybe recommend? Probably not, but probably yes as well. Depends what you're into, I suppose. It might be someone's favourite show. But yeah, very strange. Give on it, Stephen. Have you seen Made on Netflix? I have not. I've seen it advertised, but I don't know what it is. Carry on watching for our sake. Should I just do a summary? I'll watch it for you. I'll take one for the team and then do a summary of the storyline. But no, it was not a dream I had. The dream I had last night was very strange. It was I didn't record it for the podcast again, so it's not podcast spoilies. But Rouge Leader, thank you very much for the follow. I had a dream that Kirsty, actually maybe this one is too maybe someone's going to work out what this means and know something about me that I don't know. Bridie's about to get into Virgin River, ironically, which only means she's a month away from it being non-ironic. Morning, Jamie. I had a dream that Kirsty spent ages sculpting. There was like a giant banana, like the size of like a big log. It was a massive banana, and Kirsty spent ages carving a vagine into the banana, and then at the end of the dream she was like, I'm done. Do you know what I've realised? I think I'm gay. And then I woke up and I was just like, the heck? And she sent me a message saying, I just landed in Amsterdam, and I sent a message back saying, I had a dream that you did banana sculptures and realised that you were gay. And she was like, okay. It was like, I was, you know, I was proud of her. I was very proud. But yeah, that's one for someone else to to try and figure out. She's very used to me. She is. I arrived from watching the trailer for Virgin River. It's exactly like Brownie says. It really, like 100%. I am not embellishing at all. Kirsty just reassessing her life at the moment. This dream. I think there was something else going on in the dream, but I can't remember what it was. Um, I think it was to do with Virgin River. I think it was to do with like a log cabin or something. Uh, it had the slow internet, fast gossip line. Yeah. It's just, oh, I'd sort of recommend watching it for a giggle. Like to be enjoyed. I think it's probably best enjoyed um with a friend who you can laugh at it with, I would say. But maybe not small F again. Oh no. Oh no. Um you had a dream about Kirsty coming out while Kirsty was on a plane, so you wanted Kirsty to come out of the plane safe. Who said the banana? Halfway through the sentence, I was thinking, bananas are plane shaped. That was the connection there. I'd be very happy for Kirsty, whatever. Whatever. Well, I was just thinking maybe the plane was the banana. Or the banana was the plane. Maybe it was. And she was, inside the plane. Bananas known for their flying ability. Well, they do say that time flies like an arrow, fruit flies like a banana. So maybe bananas can fly. I've heard of a banana boat before, but not a banana plane. Does the banana stand? Maybe if they can stand, they can fly. How's Tabs? Tabs is good. How does Virgin River have a season 4? See, this is what I'm wondering. Is morning Monday, morning Rose. What I'm wondering is, does it get better? Does it get better? Spoilers, you should have saved that for the podcast. I don't know. I try not to do the two weird dreams that I have. There's always money in the banana stand. I wondered if it does get better. Perhaps. How can it get better when it sounds like the perfect show? That's a very good point. Gerry, you feel really warm. You should be next to the ice pod. You should be. This conversation got me feeling like some dude in the bid talking about opening my mind, handed me a tablet or something. I don't remember. Only one way to find out. I'm going to keep watching and see if it gets good. Oh my gosh, I forgot one of the best parts was that, so the baby turns up at the very end of the first episode. And the love interest guy is like he's looking at the baby when the woman turns up, like the main woman. I think she's called Meg or Mel, I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's Mel. She turns up and she goes, Jesus Christ. And the guy looks her in the eye and goes, I don't think that's Jesus. I don't think that's Jesus. I was just there like, what is this? And then Alex had to go upstairs to do something. So he was like, okay, let me know what you think of the second episode. Let me know if the baby's Jesus. So when I went to bed, I was like, it was not Jesus. It was just a random woman. It is so weird. And there's also a scene where like, because it does the typical thing of like, at one point the love interest guy is showing her how to play basketball. So he's just like, oh, I'll show you how to hold the bat. And he like does the thing, like the ghost thing of standing behind her and positioning her hands. And then they look at each other and you're like, what? And then he goes home and there's who is obviously his wife there. And it's like, okay, so we've established, oh, bye bye, Ginge. Have a lovely day. Oh, yeah, not basketball, baseball. I don't know sports. Yeah, baseball. And, the basketball bat. Is that not how you play? Is that a British thing? Um, so, oh yeah, so he goes home and there's a wife there, or like a partner. I don't know if they're married, but he like, she's like, oh, welcome home. Where have you been? And then they're like, blah blah blah, and then they just start kissing, and you're like, okay, we get it. There's no doubt they are partners, and then it just goes on for ages where they're like kissing, and then she undoes his shirt, and then they're on the bed, and I was just like, this is just so unnecessarily drawn out. Like, you could have done it with a single shot of like him getting home, there's someone there, and then she greets him and they kiss, and then you're like, okay, next scene. But they're like, nope, nope, we want to put the rating up. It was very weird. It is a very weird show. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I would say give it a go. 42 seconds into the season 4 trailer, she's pregnant. Doesn't know if it's the bartenders from season 1 or some guy named Mark. The bartender has a drinking problem. There's a new young sexy doc filling in, and someone is in prison for murder. What? Okay, so that's interesting because there kept on being flashbacks to a guy called Mark, and we couldn't tell if she had murdered him or if they got divorced. We were taking bets. I thought she'd maybe murdered him. Or maybe that he'd cheated. We weren't sure. Something had gone on, and that's why she had moved to Virgin River. It's just weird. One of my favorite scenes in the whole thing was when they're saying how good a chef the guy at the pub is, and this random woman just walks in and says to the woman, you should try his kale and broccoli salad. And then she has it, and then the guy comes over and is like, are you okay? And she's just like, I just never thought I'd enjoy kale and broccoli this much. It was like, why are they so focused on a kale and broccoli salad? There's some things in the plot that it feels like someone dared someone to put it in. They were just like, oh, I'll give you a tenner if you can mention kale and broccoli. And they're like, okay. It's just so weird. I feel like this is Twin Peaks, but without any of the genuine weird stuff. Time to rename it to Vegan River. Oh, is it like Chekhov salad? Is the salad gonna come back at some point? It is really weird. There's one point where, to find the mother of the baby, they go and visit this place that I honestly couldn't tell if it was a group of homeless people or a cult. And I didn't understand what was happening. They kept calling it a pot camp, and I was like, I do not know what a pot camp is. It was very weird. It was very, very weird. There's a character who they introduce who the first time he's introduced doesn't say anything, and they're like, oh yeah, he's a man of little words. And then for the rest of the time you see him, he just talks all the time. It is very strange. It is very strange. Now I want to watch more of it. I've sort of like talked myself into watching more. Good morning, Jedi. How you doing? How's it going? It's just, what show is this? Virgin River. Maybe we could do, oh my gosh, we could do a watch along on Netflix. Should we just do a Discord watch along of it and we can just see how amazing it is? But does he only say little words? That is true. That is true. He's just one syllable, one syllable words. Fifi, you enjoying my Jim Jams? Is that nice? Jenna Bun used to do that with blankets. She used to sometimes just sort of like suckle on them a bit. She's not actually chewing it. She's just like blah, 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 blah. Oh, Fifi. Rivers actually virgins. A lot of animals do their mating rituals in rivers and lakes. I mean, I would say... Wait, has all the water in the world been everywhere? I would prefer you did a new podcast of just ripping the poop out of every episode. Oh my gosh. Going by mine and Kirsty's naming, we could either call it Virgin River or Virgin River. I'll pitch it to Kirsty. It's not at all related to Gilmore Girls. It doesn't have any of Amy Sherman Palladino's talky sass. It's just weird. Oh, I thought I could feel Gerry behind me. Virgin River. Have both. One of us is one her and the other one's the other. It's just everything you've ever had to drink has been pee before. Well, there you go. Do you reckon every single bit of water in the world has been in every single river in the world at this point? Do you reckon? This is a question for Dr. Simon. If ever he's going to stream again at a time that I can raid, I think he's learned to not now. Its only comparison to Gilmore Girls is a 2-word title. Yeah. Dear oh dear. I feel bad now if I've spoiled this for anyone. Thought it was Gerry, then she realised it was the tap man. Here to give you a little tap on the back. Hello, Gerry boy. I would love a watch along. I'd have to get, because I just use Alex's Netflix account. I'd have to get his login. But we could do it. I saw Dr. Simon with his Hawaii orcs on YouTube doing a battle report against another orc army. Feels like you save people from serious damage. Dear oh dear. There is this Japanese show called Grow Up or something. I've seen the trailer for that, and my mum keeps on asking if I've watched it. It's been enhanced and not spoiled, if anything. It's just, I believe there are small pockets of water underground that have yet to pass through a digestive system, but most liquids. Oh, okay. Should we watch it with Buns God this weekend? What, whilst everyone else is away at TwitchCon? We'll be the real winners. We'll be having the best watch along ever. My gosh. I think, like, I wasn't disappointed when I watched it, because I did want something that could sort of replace the Gilmore Girls gap in my life. And it didn't replace it at all, but it filled perhaps a gap I didn't know was there. Maybe. If I would watch it now, I would watch it with inner briny commentary. It's just very strange. Big part of Gilmore Girls is nostalgia. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Simpler times. If anyone wants to watch a very wholesome anime, I can recommend... Oh my gosh, you've just... Sorry, that was a hiccup. You just reminded me. You just reminded me if there was... What's that toilet show? The... Oh, it's the one about the Roman guy, and it's someone who's like alive in the Roman times, and then he's like, he works in like a bathhouse or something, and then he gets transported to the current day, and oh, what's it called? I really wanted to watch it. Thermae Roman Novite. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. I really want to watch that as well. Luke was his name. I was so into Luke. Oh, what, from Gilmore Girls? Yeah. Luke is a good egg. It's very strange when you watch the like nearer current day Gilmore Girls and seeing how much they've all changed, and then going back to the beginning ones and seeing they're all babies. Little babies. It is, yeah. Gerry, he threw himself around with such vigor. He almost fell over. I never watched Pretty Little Liars. The other one I want to watch. Also, people always say that it was like cancelled too soon. What's the one? Oh, is it like Pushing Up Daisies? The one about the guy who can like bring people back from the dead, but if he touches them again, they die again? Wasn't that meant to be really good? And then he brings back this woman and he really loves her, but he can never touch her because otherwise she'll die. If you like Virgin River, you need to watch PLL. What's PLL? Oh, Pushing Daisies, was that it? The Roman bath one is fun, and at the end of each episode there's a little documentary with one of the creators going around saying how great baths are. We did finish Dairy Girls, yeah. We did. I was mad at the show that it didn't work out. It was like, why? Oh, it's Pretty Little Liars. Oh, okay, I see. Is the woman he loves called Daisy? I do not know. I don't know. Transgirl Aubrey, thank you very much for the follow. Potato Lesbian Lunch could also be a very good show. A lot of chips, lots of different ways to have potatoes. What else have I always meant to watch? Do you know what I have genuinely always meant to watch? Is Buffy. I've never seen any Buffy. And I feel like that is like a big chunk of like a certain time, a certain like formative years for some people that I missed out on because I didn't watch it. But I would like to. I've seen the first episode of Buffy. I'd like to give it a go. Peak 90s, yeah. I've been vibing in the background. This stream is very comfy. Welcome. I was a couple of years too young for Buffy. Watch with a grain of salt. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Virgin River is based on a book. Oh, jeez. Well, we know what the next book club book is gonna be. I just have to force the poll so that it'll be like, oh look, everyone voted for this. Dear oh dear. Hello, Fifi. I think Fifi is behind me now. Hopefully it's not the tap man again. Yes, she is. Hello. Me and my friends started a watch through of Buffy, but for some reason we stopped in the middle of season 2. I'm not sure how well it's aged. Yeah, I feel like I obviously wouldn't be watching it at like the best of times. Hello. Oh no, not a stab man, please no. I heard that the version of Buffy on Netflix is a bit weird though, as it's been remastered. Oh, what was the thing? Was it Seinfeld? Was it Seinfeld that they remastered for Netflix? And they like, because it was in 4:3 and then they changed it and now you can't see part of the screen, and there's an episode that's all about there being a pothole and you don't get to see the pothole because it's cropped out. I'd forgotten about that. Good morning, Laura. How you doing? I did the same with X-Files. Watched the first episode. I've never seen any X-Files. I never watched it as a child because I always thought I would be too scared. So I did not watch it. But then as a child, I found Casualty scary because one time I saw a woman giving birth on it, and that was enough to terrify me into never watching it again. In remastered Malcolm in the Middle, Dewey Standing is Justin Short. I think there's something endearing about watching things in 4:3. Like, it makes me really happy when I watch old music videos and see that, like, it just reminds you of that time. It's nice. I think it's fine. What are some other things that I always get in trouble for not having watched? I would like to watch just watching the old 90s shows, really. Violet Evergarden is really good on Netflix. Briny streams in 431. I'm just gonna like tape bits of black card over my camera. Just either side. And we can go back in time. Occasionally you'll have to like hit your computer. Kenan and Kel. I remember one time when I went round my friend's house for a party, and in the morning we all watched Bucky O'Hare and Super Ted. What was that show that was narrated by the guy from Star Trek with the supernatural short stories? I never saw Charmed either. I never saw Charmed or Angel or Firefly. That's the one I'm thinking of. I've never seen Firefly. And yeah, I think that's one of the ones that I often see people being like, bring back Firefly. And I'm like, I never got into it. Good morning, Russellville. How you doing? You missed everything. I've not seen Twin Peaks, old or new. I was thinking of Super Dave. No, Super Ted. Super Ted is a creation of Mother Nature, I think. I'm watching Gentleman Jack at the moment. But Alex tells me off because I sing the songs I sing the words to the song, but I change them every time we watch it. Twin Peaks is awesome, but beware of Lynch-isms. I just need more Nathan Fillion. The only thing I know about Twin Peaks is wrapped in plastic. But that's just from Gilmore Girls. I saw there was a TikTok or something the other day where someone read all of the books that are mentioned in Gilmore Girls, and it's like a ridiculously long list. Ted is not super, don't give him ideas. He is super. He's super. A super nerd. Who the hell is Gilmore? Gilmore is their surname. The main characters of Gilmore Girls are Lorelai Gilmore and Lorelai Gilmore. Their grandmother's name is Lorelai Gilmore. And her mother was Lorelai Gilmore. Wait, Salem... Oh, yeah, of course Salem doesn't talk in the new Sabrina. And there's no... Oh my gosh, what was the other one? What was the... Clarissa Explains It All. Did anyone ever watch Clarissa Explains It All? And... What was the one? Saved by the Bell. Do you remember Saved by the Bell? Oh, Salem was so good. Salem was the best boy. We have not had treats yet. I've been distracted. I've been very distracted. Okay, I didn't manage to get a banana, but I did get, I've got a big treat that the bunnies go absolutely mad for, and I have to try and... Good morning, Becky. Becky, oh my gosh. You should watch a show on Netflix called Virgin River. It's terrible. Wait, Fifi, you have that bit. And I'll save. There we go. I'll give this bit to the boy as well. How are you doing, Becky? How's it going? Fifi has run off with hers. Recap the show. It was I can't remember who told me to watch it, but it was sold as like another Gilmore Girls, so I was really excited, but it turned out to not be. It's just mad, but not in a good way. I don't know. I can't make my mind up. The more I talk about it, the more invested I am. To summarize it, the last line of the first episode, basically a baby gets dumped outside of the doctor's practice and the woman is like, Jesus Christ. And the man turns to her and says, that's not Jesus Christ. And then it goes to the credits. That just sums up the level of writing that went into it. Kristen, thank you very much for the follow. Plot twist. Next episode. It is. I need something bad to watch whilst I watch. That sounds perfect. It is. I think it has tipped over into being so bad that it's good, and I do want to watch more now. We've come full circle. Clarissa had the great theme tune. What was the name of the love interest in Clarissa Explains It All? Where it was every time the ladder hit the wall and she would know that he was coming up and she'd be like, hi. I want to say Harvey, but that was Sabrina. Was it Sam? He was played by Joey Lawrence. Do you remember when there was just a certain time on TV where all the boys had like the Hanson haircuts, like the floppy curtain hair. Dawson's Creek. I never saw Dawson's Creek either. I thought he was a friend or a love interest. Well, I think I just always assumed that was who you were meant to fancy. Gerry. Fifi. I don't think he got any of that. Dawson's Creek was horrid. I never saw One Tree Hill either. I keep mishearing Hansan. the Hansan haircut. Looks like he was called Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh my gosh, I wasn't the brother called like Fergus or something, and he was like a real nerdy boy, and he was meant to be like he wanted to become president or something like that. Ferguson, yeah. Oh my gosh. They don't make them like they used to. Good morning, Fidelity. How are you doing? Are you trying to snaffle me? Yeah. That was all of the treats, I'm afraid. You're only allowed one of those a day. Well, half of one of those a day. Isn't that from SNL? I don't think I've ever seen any SNL. The only thing... Wait. Was, what's he called? Oh my gosh, what is his name? Jack Pumpkins. What's he called? Tom Hanks' character in the Halloween episode. Is it Jack Pumpkins? Where he's like, I'm doing well, though regretting my decision to exercise earlier. Is it David Pumpkins? I'm David Pumpkins. David S. Pumpkins. That is the one. Oh my gosh. I watched that sketch because it was mentioned on Dead Eyes, but I think that's the only one I've seen. It seems to be one of those things that a lot of people I know came through SNL. Like, it seems to be a bit of a rite of passage for people. They took it really too far. What's the question he always asked? He'd say, I'm David S. Pumpkins, and then they would dance, and then he would say something, and I can't think what it was. It really stuck with me, you can tell. Oh, geez, what must this tap guy think? He's like, she let me into the house and then she just went downstairs and spoke to herself for ages. Any questions? That's it. SNL is Saturday Night Live. It's like a comedy sketch show in America. You can tell how many people are going to TwitchCon by how active the Discords are. It's silly o'clock this morning. Yeah, everyone getting their flights. I wonder if Nazi's gonna do any more like live streams from Fifi. Does not want to focus on her. From Amsterdam. I hope everyone has a lovely time. Wait, Rossabo, aren't you meant to be going? I just realised Rossabo showed up, but I thought Rossabo was going to the TwitchCon. But yeah, I'd like to go to Amsterdam one day. Just maybe a time when it's less busy. Perhaps. Oh, she's washing her face. Don't mind me, Fifi. Don't mind me. Banned from entering the country, I bet. Well, there is that too. All the cool people are going to TwitchCon. It's just me, Rythian, and Doutos. And I guess Lydia now. I don't think Lydia's going. Alice has already avoided saying hi to a number of yogs on the plane. Ah, taking a leaf out of the old Arnholm book, I see. Step 1, don't say hello. I hate the smell of weed. I guess is it sick again? She posted something on her Twitter, I think. I think maybe her leg is playing up again. So she didn't want to have to like obviously. Hello, Jerry boy. She just moved house, so I'm not surprised. Honestly, like the day after we moved house, I was so like F and sound again. Oh no. Oh no. The day after we moved house, I woke up and I couldn't stand up because I had cramps in both of my legs. Because I was just like, we'd had to like we lived in a second story flat and it didn't have a lift, so we had to carry everything downstairs. And I had just walked up and down the stairs so many times. My legs were just like, nope, not today. You used all of today's up yesterday. A little camera boop from the boy. Why are you not telling Fifi off? She's not actually tearing up the carpet. She's snaffling around for crumbs. She likes to, whereas Gerry will actually rip up the carpet. Fifi's just looking for food. Aren't you, Fifi? I think because she had her treat here earlier, she was just checking to see if she'd left any of it behind. She looks very dignified. Gerry is also snuffling for crumbs. Yeah, but Gerry does it by ripping the carpet out. A naughty boy. Look at him. He knows what he did. Fifi is such a pretty bun. She is. She's beautiful. She's a very beautiful banui. But I like to tell her, every time I tell her that she's beautiful, I will also tell her that she's smart. Because I don't want her to think that she's just beautiful. Oh, I can hear the sound of a tap wriggling. I wonder if that means that it's fit. Dogs are great when they lick random bits of carpet. Sometimes, what do you tell Gerry? That he's a baby? Gerry gets half of his treats stolen, so only the carpet is left. Gerry? Gerry, you a baby? Gerry. He's just a baby. He's the oldest baby in the world. Summer, thank you very much for the sub. Oh my gosh, tier 2? Thank you. Thank you for the 18 months. How are you? Oh, Fifi's looking at me now. What is it, Fifi? What is it? Him, baby. He is. He's a baby boy. I wonder if she's going to have another attempt at flopping. There you go. She's snaffling for crumbs. Please unpause him. I think he's sleepy. Sometimes Ffion will find something in the carpet and she will eat it. And I'm just like, what is that? Is that something I should have stopped? Do rabbits understand their own names? They do. Sometimes if the bunnies are sleepy, I like to call their names and you just watch which of their ears lifts up, if that makes sense. Because I can say one of them and that one's ears will go up, and say the other and then that one's ears go up, and I'm just like, yeah, you do know your names. It just means you know what to ignore when you don't want to talk to me. But yeah, they do. Oh, I can see Fifi molting out the top of her head. Here we go. Just a little bit. Have you called Bree Shane yet? I have not spoken to Bree yet. He knows why. He knows why I'm not talking to him at the moment. No, he's just off to TwitchCon, I think. I've not been in a TTT video, no. Funny you mentioned no hose ban earlier. I just got a text from my water provider telling me not to use my hose. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It is just funny when, like, if you think, what you call it? I had to turn my VPN off. It wouldn't let me sub with my payment on file. Because it was like, you're in the States. Wait, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you try and think what people... Like, I just could not remember Nowsy's name the other day. I remembered it eventually. They led from manhole, pretend to be asleep, and Bridie will leave me alone. I did wonder who that person was at YonCon who just kept on curling up on the floor every time I walked by. Is Phil a watering can inside? Yes. Pretty sure it's Nowsy. What, Nowsy's real name? He's actually... But yeah, didn't he actually change it? I don't know what to. Isn't Nowsy a member of One Direction or something? I do not know who One Direction are. So I cannot help you. I know that there's one of them that maybe is one of them doing their own stuff now, and they wear fashion, and people are like, look at the fashion. But I can't think who it is. Did they do some acting or something? Is that a One Direction person? I can't think what they're called. I still get weirded when it's mentioned Ravs is a Jonathan. I find it strange sometimes because Harry Styles, that's the one I was thinking of. I couldn't think what his name was. Yeah, I am more of a Little Mix fan. I would make a joke here if I knew anything about Little Mix. Wait, one of them did a documentary about being bullied, I think. Was that them? They spoke out about it? Maybe? I don't know. It's really not really my scene. He styles what? He styles himself, I think. Turns out I really, really enjoy his music. I just don't think See, this is the problem. I don't really hear any new music because I just always listen to stuff from the early 2000s. I just don't ever hear any new stuff. I should remedy it. I should coming to the current day, listen to new things. What do you reckon, Fifi? Listen to Aurora. Is that a song or a band? It's just listening to steps on repeat. Yeah. It's just steps and S Club 7. That's that's where it's at. Aurora is awesome. You will like her a lot. Oh, is it? It's a singer. Oh, I see. It's a musician from Norway. Okay. You're in your 30s. You're legally obligated not to keep up with new music. See, there ain't no party like a S Club party. Hey, ho. Oh, Fifi. Don't do the little chomps. Little chomps. Well, slaps thigh. Boop boop. I guess it is time for... I guess that it's time for me to something. I think it's time. I don't know the rest of the words, but that was a Take That reference. That's how current my references are. Oh yeah, we could go to Clyde and see the Fat Sacks. You're the only one online I follow. Twitch card. I like in that song that the guy doesn't know what he did. He's just sorry about it. That's just such a terrible apology when it's like, whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back. It's like, no, figure it out first. Yeah, send me the Aurora song on Discord. I'll give it a go. Rosabo, enjoy your Twitch cons. Have fun. Anyone else who's going, have a lovely time and stay safe. And I will see some of you at 2 o'clock for Ace Attorney. The rest of you have a lovely day. Lazy butt, have a fantastic birthday. Enjoy your breakfast. Enjoy your time with your cousins as well. Have a good one. Well, everyone, bye-bye. Have good days. Have good weekends if I don't see you before then. Go and watch Virgin River. Let me know what you think. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. Are you still trying to attack my pajamas? Oh no, Fifi. There you go. There you go. Please do not attack. Oh, Fafu. Bye-bye. Boop.